But yeah, man, I play cricket on Saturdays,
Mm.
train pretty much every week, batsman and
Mm.
keeper. That's what I am. Been playing it since young, man. Been playing
Did
it
you ever
since
want to
young.
jump into it as like a profession?
Um, the highest level I played has been county.
Okay.
So the thing is, it's a bit weird with cricket, bro. It's a bit weird. Back when I was growing up, there was a lot of racism.
Oh yeah,
Um,
like how the geezer who came out and spoke about it. I spoke about him on the podcast. What's his name, man? The guy who came out
um,
and spoke about it at like full length.
when it was the BLM thing.
No, recently in the last like year or so.
Oh, really? Because I remember
Muslim guy. What's his name? Oh, it's gonna piss me off.
there was a West
Hold
Indian
that thought.
player that was on Sky News that talked about BLM and racism in the ECB.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is it Adil Rashid? No, it's not Adil Rashid. What's his name, man?
Oh yeah, the Leicester. I know what you're talking. Lancashire team that you were on about, innit?
Yeah,
I
but
know who you're on
what's the
about.
guy's
Yeah,
name who came out? It's
I
pissing me
forgot. Is it
off. Someone's
Lancashire or
probably shouting at
Yorkshire?
the podcast right now.
Yeah. I know what you're on
Uh,
about. Where they started saying the abusive terminology or whatnot.
Azim Rafiq, that's it.
Yes, that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah, he smashed life, man, by going out and just talking about the full racism that people didn't know about. And I'm like, it's obvious, man. He's telling me that this
Mm.
large amount of opera, the only sport that they're actually good at, yeah, and barely any of them make it to like a high level in England. It doesn't make sense.
It's ridiculous, and it's not only just myself, and it's also my friend, one of my good friends. He had a different experience. I had a different experience. He had an experience where it was far worse than my one, where there were clubs literally just rejecting him based on his skin color and the way that
Did
it
they say
was.
that?
Well, it was done on the low low. It was done on the low low because if you looked at the way that he was telling me that he was there with like people of white skin tone and olive skin tone, there was people of very less people of color there,
Yeah.
and hence why the reason he didn't get selected. And one of the people who was a volunteer was like, just doing this basically, like because
What do
of
you
that.
mean tapping his
Just
wrist,
just
like
just
saying,
point
hurry up?
just pointing the skin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they couldn't say much, even though they were a person of color that was volunteering for coaching, which is ridiculous. And then for me, it
That's
was
some
sort of
mad
something
Uncle Tom shit, man.
which was something similar, where it was like, okay, I went to the trials, went to everything, but just very less people of color there, and it was like, okay, cool. They didn't want to pick the person of color. I mean, the ability, the performance, and everything was there. There was nothing where it was, left, right, everything, technique, even not, it was better than some of the people that were there. Same thing with my friend, and it was just that thing. You just didn't get selected based off your skin color. So then, what can you do there? Like, it's just to motivate somebody. I got picked one year. The next year, I didn't get no. So I didn't get picked the first year. Didn't get picked the second year. Third year, I got picked.
Do you reckon they were short on players? No offense, but do you think they were short?
No, they're never short. County's never short,
Hmm.
unfortunately. County, if it's club, then yeah, they might be short. But if it's county, no. County never.
Jesus, man.
So it's ridiculous. So yeah, man, it's unfortunate. But the one thing is that was during when I was a bit younger. Now, if you look at the current climate, it's changed.
Yeah.
I see a lot of young boys that are in my club that are actually going into county, getting selected for county,
Sick.
which is incredible. You see like people who are in my age group going into coaching. So I'm doing a level 2 ECB coaching for being a qualified coach for cricket. So I'm doing that. I see people who are also of brown skin color, doing the same thing, and it's crazy.
Jeez, do
So
you have time for like everything? Man's doing
I
cricket
make time,
badges,
bro. I
playing
make
cricket.
time. I make time.
Oh my god, man! Sounded like the full hustle, mate.
Yeah, no.
100 hours a week. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's go, baby. Yeah, no, I make time. I mean, it's something that I'm passionate about. For me, football, I do play occasionally, but I like watching football more.
Yeah.
I
Same.
like sports in general. But cricket is the one that I love, like playing as
Did you
well.
go to any of the test games?
Um, I was gonna go to the India England one, but some family matter popped up, so I couldn't go. But I've seen like the one days India and England, sorry, in the
Okay.
Oval. So I've seen
Okay.
that. But yeah, man. Other than that, I want to get the MCC membership. for Lords. Like that's
What's
my
that?
life goal.
What's MCC
So
membership?
MCC is like Melbourne Cricket Club.
Right.
So that you have like special like priority for like seats and Lords and all of that stuff. So any games or anything, like is a highly prestigious membership. And the only way you can get that is by knowing two people. So if there are two people that have the MCC, please DM me on ASIN here and refer me. Because man, I'm not gonna
They'll
lie.
do it in return for an art piece about
Yeah,
themselves.
I'll do that. I'll do that
He'll
without a doubt.
happily do it.
For real. I'll drop whatever project I'm doing, I'll just do that for the MCC membership. Yeah.
Even if they're part of the racismo.
I'm down.
Oh my god.
No. I mean, to be honest, it's man, it's just like you get bare perks in it, bro. It's like privilege in it. Like once you made it as a bumper, and as soon as you get the MCC membership, bro. If you're brown and you got MCC membership, that's it.
Jesus, man. Well, you got your life set up, man. I'm interested to see as the way you go, honestly.
I don't know where I go, bro. Things pop out left, right, center in it, projects and all of that, and I'm just like, yeah, cool, it's mad.